Oh no! Father Mbaka returns to adoration, addresses congregation, and means tears. Hello, my wonderful people. Reverend Father Mbaka he has not gotten it easy. Since what he said about Peter Obi, I don't know if he thought he was just having a discussion, or really speaking his heart, as it were, but it has gone beyond, just mere jesting and just mere words. When political affairs and issues are going on, one needs to be very careful, okay, of what they say. One needs to be extremely careful. This is exactly what is happening right now. Father Mbaka, his words have gotten him to where he currently is right now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The Adoration Ministry has been shut down as a result of his words. Please, let's get all the details, see what really happened and all that ensued. The spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, Nigeria, Reverend Father Mbaka, returned to Adoration Ground on Wednesday to address the adorators to be calm and peaceful. Tears flew freely and uncontrollably as Enugu Catholic priest announced to the faithful that he will never come out for Mass until the bishop approves it. A video posted on Adoration official Facebook page shows the arrival of Father Mbaka at the Adoration Ground to address the thousands of Adoration faithful who have reportedly continued to converge at the ground on a daily basis since it was shut down. Reverend Father Mbaka reminded the crowd that closure of the adoration was still in force, just as all activities remain suspended in obedience to the directives of the Bishop Kalitos Oniga. Hear him. I am priest of Catholic Church, and the bishop is my father. I swear an oath to obey him and his successors, so I cannot do otherwise. He appealed with them to henceforth stop chanting the bishop or speaking or calling the bishop name, the bishop of Enugu Church, but to pray and bless them. He also urged them to continue praying for Peter Obi because he is one of them, their brother and friend. I have come to bless you and to dismiss you. I don't want you to come to the main road. I don't want you gathering here. I don't want you to be here and causing other distractions. I don't want the adorators to be violators of the law. I don't want adoration people to be classified as bandits or all kinds of name. We are obedient children of God. We love the mother church, and the mother church loves us as much. We appreciate our bishop, and henceforth, I want to order everybody here to stop insulting the bishop. We cannot forget all his goodness to us, not because of this one time. This is time to show our bishop love, speak good to him. Don't write anything negative or insulting the bishop. Please, my direction is every one of us must work for the truth. He, however, replied to the faithful and asked them to give them a date that will resume the activities. I am not the bishop to give that date. We are pleading, and when the bishop says it's time to begin, we will begin again. For now, the church and all activities are closed, and the bishop has given direction, so it must be. All these arose when he spoke about Peter Obi. Okay, he's speaking about Peter Obi is what has given rise to many of these things that has followed. Not what he envisaged, okay? Not what he thought about. So these are some of the things that have happened and why Nigerians, we are all here to ensure that, at this point, when it's time for election, we all do what is happening. We all do what the necessary and the needful. Reverend Father Mbaka has, spoken about Peter Obi, and since then, it's as if the old walls of Jericho came collapsing on him. The church took it rather very seriously and, took decisions and closed down Adoration Ministry, as a result of what Reverend Father Mbaka said, and it is what it is, I feel sorry for him because I mean he did not mean it that way. Probably he was just addressing the people, expressing a grievance, in his own heart and mind, but never knew that those little words he was just saying, probably casually, could become a real serious issue that could be that could have build up a serious tornado. So it is, right now, the Adoration ministry has been closed. It has been closed, and all is stemming from the fact that, of what he said about Peter Obi. Well, my wonderful people, it's about time, it's about time we begin to enjoy, good governance. And if anybody has any other thing at heart or in mind, we should all pay attention to that. And we should not pay attention to that, rather, but we should focus on the candidates that are there. Look at them very well. You get what you need to get. Understand who they are, what they've been doing, what they've done, and could these persons represent us in a larger picture? Are we sure we can commit ourselves to such an individual to represent us internationally? These are things that we must pay attention to. Okay, these are things that we cannot dismiss, especially at this very crucial time where decision making is here again. We made some decisions in 2015, and I can assure you we are regretting some of those decisions we took at that point in time. It's all coming out as a result of what Reverend Father said about what Father Mbaka said about Peter Obi with regards to the elections. I said if Peter Obi does not come to Adoration Ministry, kneel down and beg. Okay? If he does not come, kneel down and beg, he will not become president. Okay? So this is what is happening right now. My wonderful people, this is what is going on. Okay? So it is important that we begin to, look out for what could possibly, what could possibly become for us to become the best of people. Okay, it is important, but I really feel for Father Mbaka. I do really feel for him. Okay, let's continue to, in your hearts, just, pray for him. He was crying, the people were crying, but the bishop has spoken, and so it is until, it is lifted off him. It will continue until that decision the bishop has made is lifted off him. It will continue. So these are some of the things that are going on, and why, we can't afford, to dismiss this truth. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.